Designer Notes Subject 5. Why is the Cybertruck so polarizing? The Tesla Cybertruck. If the name didn't grab your attention, the undeniably unique aesthetics would surely do. Let's state the obvious, it has a lot of angles. Well, it's pretty much all angles. Many people find this as the reason why this truck stands out from the rest. This same visual direction is in the essence of one of the world's most exotic car, the Lamborghini. Under close scrutiny, anyone can see the similarity and the purpose of the design. These angles are designed to evoke emotion, a response. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's different. Or, ew, it's ugly. But are they really the same? To find the true nature of the design behind the Cybertruck and why it's garnering such polarizing reactions, we need to look to a different, older car, the DMC Delorean. The DeLorean is known not only for going back in time but also for its bare aluminum body. It too has some angles, but it's that sheer raw metal that really stands out. Its raw metal body was featured heavily during the unveiling of the Cybertruck. Tesla boasts that this metal is 30 times stronger than regular steel. The same material used by the SpaceX project, but this time will be available for the masses. In the art world, there's already a precedence in featuring raw, bare materials that makes the piece. This is called brutalism. It's an art movement that became famous in the 50s. Brutalist buildings are characterized by their unfinished concrete and rough facades. Architectures such as these are designed to extract from you an emotion. It's not trying to blend in nor to be pleasing to the eye. It's intentionally jarring and even unwelcoming to your perception. At some point in time, it was viewed as what the future would look like. Even cult classic movies such as Blade Runner championed some of these brutalist ideals that helped usher in the cyberpunk genre. Tesla is obviously banking on the fact that there are some of you who could relate to this design and would buy their product, thus ushering in a new future in the next few years. There's of course more to this decision by Tesla, and it's all about the manufacturing process. Large automotive parts are typically made from thin sheets of metal that's stamped into shape by large machine presses. These large body parts are then welded together by numerous machines before it's even touched by human hands. Tesla, on the other hand, is using that 30x steel. Stamping this steel is near impossible. So Tesla cuts and folds the steel instead to get that shape that they want. Because of this steel, the Cybertruck won't have the conventional marriage of the carriage and chassis. Since the material used by Tesla is so rigid, the body itself would support the whole weight of the truck. This also minimized the amount of welding needed. Less parts to stick together, less parts that could break. The conventional truck has a very recognizable shape. It's so recognizable that you can mistake one truck from the other. The Cybertruck, however, won't be one of them. But what would happen if we tried and mold the Cybertruck into a conventional pickup truck? By shaping that angular truck bed into a conventional bed, we can now fully understand why the Cybertruck is shaped like this. It would take more cuts and folds. This would cost more to manufacture. this is the true reason why the Cybertruck looks like a bunch of triangles on wheels. It starts at under $40,000. Know what else starts at under $40,000? A Toyota Avalon. A Hyundai Genesis starts over $40,000. And of course, the Ford F-150, which you cannot buy brand new for under $40,000. The Cybertruck, in essence, is the accessibility of the future. And that's really what it's all about. Artists for ages have tried to bring the future to us. They try to show us a vision of what the future would look like. And it's all so beautiful. But this beauty almost always seemed so distant. A mere possibility. And this is what really Tesla is selling you. A possibility. To some, it's gorgeous, maybe intriguing, or may not be beautiful at all. There's no shortage of opinions in both sides of the argument. But one thing both sides could agree on is that tomorrow your neighbor or you could be driving this truck.